Hello guys. Hello. I hope I find you well today. Welcome to our podcast, the Lanyula podcast. You know us, the Cultural Hub.
Yeah.
And today I'm with the cultural guru, Mr. Taku. Mr. Taku, welcome to our podcast. What do you have for us today?
Okay, Taboka. Yes, thank you for welcoming me to your podcast. My name is Taku, by the way, all the way from Wange Road District, Lanyula Cultural Village. We talk about culture and traditions of the Zimbabwean people. And what we do best is bringing culture back to life. Right. There's lots of things that we've already forgotten. So we try and revive them and bring them to the younger generations.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
The fact that you said culture.
Yeah.
Now I want to know, are you Zulu, Manyika? Please share with us some insights of those languages. I really want to learn a lot, eh?
I can't say what I am, but I am inclined. I've been diluted a lot, but my roots are not what I reflect, so it doesn't really matter. I can't say what I am, but I embrace several cultures and languages and things like that. But as a Zimbabwean, I like other cultures a lot, so I like melting them to bring the best out from different groups.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saka munotaura, munohwereketa.
Tinotaura, tinokhuluma, mbijana, kuti
Okay.
Eh,
Munonhonga.
Leveleka, yeah, doba. No, leveleka again. A little bit, but I'm still learning. The thing is, I'm still learning. It needs more time for me to learn, but I'm learning more languages. Dombi is another language I'm trying to learn, and it takes time and the confidence as well. So when when I say it wrong, I don't want to say it wrong like at this point in time, but when I'm speaking to other friends, I do speak in those languages.
So today I want to teach you Chivenda. Do you know Chivenda?
Yes, a little bit.
Yes. So I want to teach you Chivenda because I speak Chivenda.
Okay.
I'm from the Material and South.
Okay.
Yes, areas of like Bay Bridge, Shashingo, West of the Tongwe areas.
Yeah.
We are near the SA border, the South Africa border. Remember, we are so related with those guys from Koyando, Limpopo. Those are our brothers and sisters. So Namusi.
Okay.
Ndikotoda obafundedza Chivenda.
Yeah.
As a guy, maybe you want to greet someone, this form of salutation. You say da. Da. Yes.
Okay.
And
That
me as a lady, I'll be like,
Da.
that's the Venda culture.
Oh.
Yes.
No, I love that actually, and it embraces respect, and I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I think you've highlighted something that is always been in my mind and discussions, that the vendor people it's a unique group because they've never migrated. Most people think, they've been moving around. The vendors have just been divided by colonial boundaries, but in actual fact they've remained for centuries in where they are, where their ancestors have been from Mapungu Mabwe, from there. So they've stayed there, and it's just the colonial. But yes, having said that, thank you for highlighting that. And from previously, I would want to thank you as well in your work, because you're probably one of the most sort of single-handedly person who has brought cultures together as a Zimbabwean.
Yes.
But why do people not give you flowers when you are still alive? So you've the Sutus, the vendors, the Kalangas, the Ndebeles, you've united them to tell them that you're actually the same people, and the Shonas not forgetting them. So people should actually give you flowers for putting
I think we
languages
are
cementing relations.
like as a country, maybe not as an individual.
Yes,
Yes, we are getting those flowers. Because
no, but for you yourself, you've done it.
For me, yeah, I'm getting the flowers.
You're getting
because,
them?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
yes.
okay, that's good then. That's
Especially
good.
from you.
Yeah, okay.
From people like you.
Okay.
You are trying by all means
Yeah.
that us as the Zimbabweans, we've got different cultures.
Yeah.
It's your Lanyula Cultural Center. You make sure that we come and showcase like almost each and every aspect of our culture. So I think somehow we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. If we get maybe 100 of Lanyula people like our people here in Zimbabwe who give us maybe the resources like what we are doing now, we really appreciate that. Because we know that some cultures like Chivenga that I speak, Sisuthu that I speak, isiNdebele ngiyasikhuluma futhi ngiyabuwa Sisuthu, isiNdebele ngiyasikhuluma, Shishona nginotaura, English I speak, and I think this will get us somewhere.
It'll get us somewhere.
Yes, it will get us somewhere.
Wow. So that's a very good thing. Hopefully you continue the good work.
Yes, that's a good initiative
because
so many people are actually admiring what we are doing, especially on social media, because we are using our TikTok hangouts to showcase those cultures. People are like, especially in South Africa, those people, we remember about Chivenda and Sisuthu in South Africa. Of course, Sisuthu it has got different dialects because we know that there is Sipedi. And there's also Sisuthu that you find in Lesotho. Yes.
It's a bit different,
Yeah, those are two different dialects, but they are all Sisuthu languages. Yes. So when we are here in Zimbabwe, our elders or our traditional elders, they are the ones that tell us that you guys, you speak Sisuthu. And they are trying by all means to teach the young generations to know their language, because when we grew up we thought we are the Sepedi people. Yes. But now we are realizing that even the books that we have from long back, they show that we are from Lesotho. We are much related to the Lesotho people rather than the Sepedi.
But while you're saying that, I'm sorry for interrupting. The Sotho people we already know. They migrated into Zimbabwe, right? We have Mosia Tunya. We pinpoint the name to Lesotho. So how is Tiny Kingdom having a name Mosia Tunya named in Zimbabwe? So it basically means they were there, people were moving around. So it doesn't make sense for a Sotho person in South Africa to call someone in Zimbabwe names when you are probably directly bloodly related. So it's more of education that is actually lacking on our African sides communities. Maybe what you are doing, you could push that the curriculum or maybe the education system should include all languages, all groups. Nothing is bigger, or no languages should dominate another language. All languages should be open.
It's trying because we know that those languages are used in the media. We use them for broadcasting our news bulletins. We have news bulletins in those different languages.
As well,
Yes, Sisuthu, Chivenda,
Kalanga, yes.
We have Chewa language.
Chewa as well,
yes.
Well done.
We all have those languages. We have the Shona ones, we have the Ndebele languages. We use them for broadcasting.
Fantastic.
We have different radio stations and the national broadcaster, the ZBC television, we broadcast those languages. And actually we are saying, even at school, they are trying to make sure that the curriculum also includes those languages, because they are now training the teachers who are going to go at different schools in those areas and teach.
From their communities.
Yes, as I speak now, the language like Sisuthu, it is being taught at primary level.
Primary level.
Yes, in Gwanda areas there, which is Matabele in South. Chivenda language is also being taught at primary level. From primary level, now they are trying to train the secondary teachers who are going to teach again those languages at secondary level. Because we know that there are universities or teachers' colleges who are actually training those teachers.
So, while it's on that, do we have a national anthem in Sisuthu and Venda?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, we don't have such.
In Venda?
Yes, but we are trying to.
Can you not push for that?
Remember.
Kalanga, what about in Kalanga language?
You remember a language is supposed to be standardized first.
Oh, okay.
Standardized first so that you have almost every version of orthography that you can think of. Remember we need to have the phonetic alphabet in those languages. So we are hoping,
work in progress.
Yeah, we are hoping and thinking that we'll get somewhere as soon as maybe those teachers are having the good resources and the like. We know that the University of Zimbabwe also
is looking into
that because it has got the African Languages Department. Yes, which is trying to maybe come up with dictionaries because you cannot.
But you can tell her, you could tell her, translate it, and just get somebody, and then start from there.
But with orthography, you know that you need to do the lexicography thing first. Yes, that is grouping the lexicons of that language so that no one is left behind when we are looking at the issues to do with dialects. Yes. Fantastic. So I think we should work together. Collaborations are also good. Yes,
and also inputs from different angles.
Exactly.
Like you are saying, you are saying the national anthem. People are working towards it, so you'll be singing it in Kalanga, standing up, writing. That'd be good. That'd be fantastic.
It will be fantastic, and I think our children will learn a lot from that. They will gain a lot from that, which means we'll be there won't be any cultural loss.
No loss. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And people will be able to know their identity.
Identity as well.
Yes.
Okay. So we are in the right direction.
Yes.
We are in the right direction. It's a matter of time, but we are there. And what was lacking probably, what I've discovered, was people of lack of knowledge. So only lack of knowledge. So the more you are informed, the more tolerant to other people. Empathy also develops as a skill. Some people are just adamant that no, I don't want to hear about this. But it's because of ignorance. But because now people are learning and things are opening up, so skills in sort of things like this are coming up. Some people have hidden talents, but because we are opening it up, that we have to have national pride. You gotta have to have an identity. So your identity is shadowed in some way.
Exactly.
But you need to come out of the cocoon and then you shine.
We also look at the issues to do with diversity. And the like.
So
we are saying centers like cultural. I can see you are wearing Next time you should learn to share.
I should be giving people.
People. And I think it's a good thing that you are raising, saying maybe we should educate people.
Educate people.
Why not educating people as Lanyula? We can come up with the resources. Remember we said the other challenge is lack of resources. Yes. The language experts we have. The expertise we have. But the
lack of resources.
The resources.
But it's not only resources. Because to tell you the truth, there's also resistance to change. Do you know that? It's a very tricky one because in our African context, people not African. I don't want to say to label people, but people don't want new change. They want new things. So the things that they are not used to this, it takes time.
They
say slow.
If you are saying slow, it means you and me,
let's do the way.
Educate the people.
You wouldn't need bus.
Vhathu vha khou kwanisa u shumisa ndimi dzavo apa hune vha ṱoḓa hone. We know that in countries like maybe South Africa, we can see even in the magistrate courts, people are allowed to use their mother tongue. Yes, their mother tongue. You can see that maybe in Venda, the magistrate they communicate in Chivenda. Yes.
I know from experience from where I am in Wange, Victoria Falls, the Luwali people are struggling to have interpreters for them, so they are less trained people in Luwali. It's a language which is so different.
Oh, really? I don't know.
It's so simple. So in court,
so Luwali, is it the same as the same language, the same community that we have in Zimbabwe?
No.
Oh, it's totally different.
No, it's totally. They are more in Zambia, and the DRC, Angola, and Zimbabwe. So we have the Liwale people.
I think they are also having the same challenges, the same people.
The same people, translators. There are very few people trained. So it's small things like we are doing, probably open up more centers for education. So from the task I give you today, that I'll ask you as you go home, and I also do my homework, is to open the Sutu cultural or maybe after school club and the vendor in Blue. Is that possible?
That's
after
possible.
School club?
Yes.
The Sutu one and the vendor one?
Yes.
For the younger kids?
I think
start from there.
Yeah. That is a good starting.
Start from there.
That's a good
weekend,
starting
maybe point. The other weekends.